I've been doing so many damn requests for the past few months that, you know what? I'm taking a break. Today, it's all me, baby. All four videos, they're all me, baby. So, if any of them suck, I guess it's my fault. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, because it's Steely Sunday. How could I not be having a bad day? I get to listen to Steely Dan. And surprise, we're going back to Can't Buy a Thrill. Because the two songs we did from this album, I believe we did the midnight special versions of them. So I didn't get a real taste of what the album sounds like. So we're going to be doing two songs today. One is Dirty Work, and the second is... What's the second one called? Oh my god. Only a fool would say that, of course. That's the one I forget. We did, like I said, we did Reelin' in the Years and Do It Again for the Midnight Special. So, like I said, we've done the sped up, coked up version, but we've never done anything. I don't think we've done anything from this album, like actually studio wise. So, I'm excited to hear their debut album that came out, 72, right? 1972, November. Wow. And this is when they, of course, still had everybody. Yep. Skunk, Walter, Denny, Donald, Jim, David Palmer. Let's do it. Y'all aren't subscribed, please help a brother out. Click that icon right below my... Wow. Sorry about that. That icon right below my face. I'd really appreciate it. I usually don't hit the mic, well, most of the time. We do this every Sunday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come hang out in the chat. I've been doing these videos for a long time, it feels like now. Actually, there's a playlist right there if you want to go watch all my other many Steely Dan reactions. I love them. I can't help it. All right. This is not going well, isn't it? Good God. All right. Dirty Work by Steely Dan. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, leave a comment, like the video. It helps.
Times are hard, you're afraid to pay the fee, so you find yourself somebody who can do the job for free. When you need a bit of loving, cause your man is out of town, that's the time you get me running, and you know I'll be around. I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah. I don't wanna do your dirty work no more. I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah. Light the candle, put the lock upon the door. You have sent the maid home early like 1,000 times before.
That's
Like
David Palmer, right? Yeah.
in his corner in a medieval game. I foresee terrible trouble, and I stay here just the same. I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah.
That is a good chorus.
I don't wanna do your dirty work no more. I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah. I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah. I don't wanna do your dirty work.
I bet this got some radio play back in the day.
I'm a fool to do your dirty work, oh yeah. I don't wanna do your dirty work
And of course, only a fool would say that. So that's funny how that works out. And this is written by Donald and David.
Become one of salads and sun. Only a fool would say that. A boy with a plan, a natural man, wearing a white Stetson hat.
I used to have a Stetson.
On hand that gun be gone, there's no one to fire upon. If he's holding it high, he's telling a lie. I heard it was you talking about a world where all is free.
That's a good group.
It just couldn't be, and only a fool would say that. The man in the street, dragging his feet, don't want to hear the bad news. Imagine your face, there in his place, standing inside his brown shoes.
I caught that one. I remember the brown
you do
shoes.
his 9 to 5, drag yourself home half alive. And there on the screen, a man with a dream. I heard it was you, talking about a world where all is free.
This band is just perfect for Sunday.
And only a fool.
It's Sunday morning at that.
Anybody on the street has murder in his eyes. You feel no pain, and you're younger than you realize. Only a fool would say that. Only a fool.
That's fast.
I heard it was you talking about a world where all is free. It just couldn't be, and only a fool would say that. Only a fool would say that. Only a fool would say that.
Lamentablemente un tonto al iniciar esto.
¿Dónde está? Vámonos, ándale. Okay. Oh boy, do I love me some Steely Dan. Those songs are like almost not polar opposites, but they're very different. Different sides of Steely Dan. The first one is like more in the line of "Do It Again," you know, that hit the catchy hook, the really just good guitar, the vocals from David Palmer, who I had no idea existed, I think, up until this point, unless I'm just brain farting. I didn't even know this man existed. But apparently he was a big contributor to this album, at least. He wrote Brooklyn. He helped write Change of the Guard. He helped write Turn That Heartbeat Over Again. Helped write Only a Fool. And then he wrote Dirty Work. And obviously, other than Do It Again, wow, Reeling in the Years. Damn, they had some real hits on this album. And I'm guessing since Dirty Work has its own page, that it got some radio play. This album has been put into the top 500 greatest albums of all time. I've only heard, well, technically I've only heard 2 songs from the album. I've heard 4 songs in total, but 2 of them, were the live versions. So I don't really count that as, actually hearing the song. But this band is so good, man. They just can put you in such a good mood, even, even if you come into it with a shitty attitude or you're not feeling it. there's no way you can leave like one of their songs or two of their songs and leave it with still that same shitty attitude. I mean, you still may not feel the happiest, but I feel better, you know? Like, I've just been in a funk the past, couple weeks, honestly, because of all the shit that's been going on. So I've been, trying to keep my head above it and keep moving, but out of all the bands, Steely Dan is the one that just, like, I don't know, makes me feel okay and like comfortable and like, it's going to be all right. Sort of pat on the back. That's what their music is to me. I really like the first song. Like I said, it's just so, it's that, that chorus basically just over and over, but it's just so catchy that it doesn't even matter. And their songs are so short. Like these two are so short. They go by so freaking quick. I hate it. Like I even doubled up on tracks and it still went by too quick. At least there wasn't a fade out this time, really. Like that. I like the salsa kind of Spanish influence on the second one. Only a Fool. Let me see. If they're Walter, did they do? Well, Denny does the electric sitar. And then just apparently Skunk did the spoken Spanish at the end of Only a Fool. And he did the pedal steel on it, or that's just the whole album. Walter Becker did the bass guitar and backing vocals, Denny on guitar and electric sitar, Donald on piano, electric piano, the plastic organ, lead vocals except 3 tracks, Jim Hodder, of course, on drums and percussion. And then he was the lead vocals on Midnight Cruiser. I have to listen to that one. The drummer wrote that one. Like I said, like his drumming in the second song, it's like it the percussion in it. Period. It was just so crisp and such like a addicting groove. You know what I'm saying? That whole, I don't even know what to call it. I guess salsa is the closest thing I can, with like the castanets and stuff. That's what I imagine, But it's like it's such a good sound and it works with almost like any type of song you want to plug into it. That type of percussion, and it gave life to that second song. And because at first, like on the first one, I was like, wait a second, that doesn't sound like anybody I've heard, I think vocal wise. Like I said, I didn't even know David Palmer existed until today, unless I've heard him on other stuff, which maybe I saw him in like the videos for like the stuff, the Midnight Special videos. I don't know, but I really liked his voice. His vocals were very different than the usual Steely Dan fare, and I kind of appreciated that. That was like such a catchy song, in the light of Reeling in the Years, or what's the other one? I always forget its name. Do It Again. How could you forget that? Damn, this song, this album, I see why it's just full of hits, man. Like hit after hit. I see why it's so like widely regarded. I listened to Kind of Blue, side one of that by Miles Davis today earlier. It's like a special 420 video. And, I've just been in the mood, like, just been really calm all day ever since listening to that. And then listening to this, too. It's just is continuing that calm. Now, I know I have Revolution 9 by the Beatles, Stevie Ray Vaughan, and then 2 Neil Young tracks. I know one of them's pretty deep. It's Ohio or whatever. So, it's just different. I know I always do Steely Dan first because I know they'll calm me down. And then the next ones I always leave because Sunday's always the same bands, basically. So I always prepare myself for the crazy stuff with Steely Dan. Maybe I should use them to come down. I should like do them last. But no, then I'd be a fucking asshole. Nah, it's whatever. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud now. That was great. If I had to pick one, I would go with the first song just because of that hook. That is a mean hook, and it got me hook, line, and sinker. Jim Hodder's percussion on the second track, I really enjoyed that whole Spanish sort of feel. I don't know if they were using like just a regular guitar or pedal steel, what it was, but it sounded really good. And then with David Palmer's vocals in the first track as well. I thought that was a wonderful sort of like difference than usual. The vocals just I don't know what the word is, like, because where is he at? David Palmer did track, so he did 2 and 8 lead vocals, because Donald's vocals are just so, I don't know, they're so stylized, they're so unique, like for him, like you can just tell that's him instantly. So that's why at first I was kind of puzzled. I was just like, wait a second, who is this? And then I looked down, I was like, oh, there's a whole ass other there's a whole ass other singer. That's crazy. But I really enjoyed both of those songs as usual. Like Steely Dan doesn't have a clunker that I've heard yet, so I'm gonna just keep rolling sevens with them probably. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that and you enjoyed the rest of my picks for today. I finally get to pick some videos. If y'all didn't know, we have a Patreon right here. That is a picture of it. There's a link in the description. Join the $15 tier or up, and you get one free request a month. There's other tiers for other amounts of requests or album requests. There's also tons and tons of blocked videos and unreleased stuff on there. It's Patreon exclusive, full album reactions. You can join any of the tiers, get access to that. There's also a PayPal link in the description. If you just want to do it through that, you can send a request in that way. Or if you just want to send a tip in, your boy could really use it, and he would appreciate it. Thank you for joining me for another Steely Dan Sunday. If you want to make a request, please go ahead, because I don't think I've had a Steely Dan request in months. And I know y'all say that's because you guys know I'm already hooked, and that's true. But I didn't know if someone wanted me to just, go to a certain album, do a certain thing. I don't know. I'm just sort of piecemealing it, so we'll see. But I appreciate y'all. Thank you for joining me for another successful Steely Dan Sunday. I will see you next week. Adios, amigo.